Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today. Changes are upon us, and we've been talking about this for the last few months. And actually, we started going over what was possibilities way back in May of last year. Is when we started talking about things were starting to evolve, things were starting to make changes, the world was starting to make more changes, and then by September of last year, we were really in focus with there's some big things coming down the pike, and we knew that things were going to happen, and we didn't know exactly what, we just knew that things were changing. So the fact is, people don't like change. And you can think about this, and you can look at your own self and your actions and what you're doing. Do you like change? Do you like to change? Do you like to move things around? Do you like to do things differently? Do you like to travel? Do you like to, get out in the world? If you like to travel, if you like to go out and do things, then you have a possibility that you are more in tune to liking change. Because if you're willing to travel and you're willing to pack your bags and go, then that's a change. That is a change that you're making in your life. So if you're in that frame of mind, if you're in that mindset, then you're probably not in the mindset of, I don't like change, I like my life to stay exactly like it is, I don't want anything to upset my life, I want my life to be everyday humdrum, doing the same old, same old, same old. So another way to get out of being not liking change is to mix up your daily routine. Do different things at different times. Do different things. If you have a home business, this is where you might think, well, I can't. I have to do what I have to do. That's a fact. That's true. So what you can do, and this is what I do, is I know I have certain things on my plan, on my calendar to do that I have to do every day. And I do my morning routine without giving. That is something that is a must. But then when I get down to working on what I'm working on for my business or for what I'm doing, I will mix that up. I will mix up different things in different order. That way I'm changing. I'm not having the same thing. And then I also, as I'm setting my to-dos or my plan, I will do different days for different things as I'm working throughout my different weeks. And that is change. So when you do that and you're starting to get your mindset to evolve around change, the more you can change your mindset to be able to change your pattern, to change what you're doing, to change how you're doing it. So if you have another way, is there a way that you are willing to take? That's the next question. Because if there is another way that you can see yourself getting an income, getting a lifestyle, are you willing to do that? Are you willing to make the changes? That's a question only you can answer, my friends. I'm just going to put that up there. So the fact is, a lot of people don't like change. It's just a given. We get in a rut. We get in a certain way of doing things. And the more you get in a rut of, maybe with everything that's been going on, you haven't been able to get out and do things. And so you're kind of in a fixed state of staying in the house, doing nothing, not doing anything important, and you're just staying there. That is stagnant. Pardon me. That is a stagnant existence. You don't want to do that. Now that the countries are opening up and you can get back out in the world and do things, the thing is, the changes are upon us. Excuse me. More so than ever before. Because a lot of people are not going back to work. The companies are not opening up to go to a facility. A lot of people that I've talked to so far this week alone is they're staying at home working. The companies that they're with are keeping them at home working. So that means the ones that are already positioned to do the job and the people that were not furloughed are the people that will stay working. The others will not. So that means you have to look back at history. Okay? This is the best way to get a picture of how the world makes changes. So if you look back at history, throughout the last, let's say, 200 years. If you look at all the changes our society has gone through, we have gone from so many different eras of our society. And every era of our society has changed. And the changes are usually subtle, and sometimes the changes are drastic, like the Great Depression. That was a planned event, come to find out, and I don't even want to get into that one right now. But that was one that produced a lot of multimillionaires out of that Great Depression for the people that knew how to diversify the funds that they had, to have multiple streams of income, and those who looked for a way to make the changes work for them. So that's what's happening now. We're not having a Great Depression. We're having more of a recession type thing. So when you look at, there's changes you're going to have to make in your life. There's changes you're going to have to make in your lifestyle. There's changes you're going to have to make in your income production, your prosperity. Let's go with prosperity. So I want to encourage you not to go into the what if phase. How many times have people, and maybe you can relate to this, maybe you know someone, or you know of, what's happened, someone that says, what if I had bought into that? What if I'd started that business? What if I got a patent on that? What if? Look at what that person's doing that did it now. Look at the income they have coming in. Look at the stability they have. Look at the lifestyle they have. That is where a what if I did that? What if I had done that? What if I had had faith in myself to do that? That's where it stops you in your tracks and you stop going, well, you live in the what if. Because what if is the past. You cannot change the past. The past is already gone. The only thing you can work on now is your now, right this minute, because what you do right now today is going to affect what you do tomorrow. It's going to affect your life tomorrow. It is a roller coaster. It is a ball that keeps rolling, and it keeps rolling forward. It does not roll backwards. There is no reverse in life. There is no reverse. You have to keep going forwards. So to answer the questions that a lot of people are putting out there to me is, well, how do I do that? How do I go from being an employee to working for myself? How do I change my mindset? How do I do this? Well, the answer is you have to learn the skills that it takes. And I don't suggest anyone just jump in there and start investing what little bit of money you have into a product or something and thinking you're going to sell that, or maybe you're going to drop ship it. I suggest doing it the smart way. I suggest you, if you don't know how to work online, if you don't know what to do, if you don't have any skills yet, and there's a lot of us out there that at the time did not have the skills to work online. We had to learn them. I suggest you start as being an affiliate. You can sell affiliate products, you can make a commission, and you can start building your name, because that'll start branding yourself. You can start growing your income, and while you're learning, you want to be in a position, in a company, in a society, a community, in a platform, I should say, where they're teaching you the skills you need to know to learn. And as you're learning how to work online and how to build yourself, to brand yourself, and how to create these courses and these products or whatever it is you're interested in, you can create. It's amazing how the things you can create. And you can create online courses. You can create webinars that will teach. Maybe you're doing painting. Maybe you're an artist. You can do a webinar, a training webinar, where people will pay to come, where they can set up their own easels and all their paints at their place, wherever they're doing it, and you can teach them live on a webinar, you the teacher that they're paying you to be, and teaching them how to do that. That's teaching, and they're paying you to do that. You could be a coach. That's a stream of income. There's so many different things you can do for a stream of income. And what I love about working online, and I'm not trying to pitch you anything, I'm just giving you facts here. is the changes are upon us. They're already coming and they're already unfolding. Whether we choose to see them or not is our own choice. If you have another way of getting through everything that's going to happen, that's going to land you on your feet, then share it with the world. Share it with all of us. Because at this point, we're not seeing anything else come about that is going to be anywhere close to what we had. Life is not the same. It's not meant to be the same. Life is meant to change. So don't complain about every little bitty thing in the world, because you're only giving it more energy and you're giving it more focus to be as bad as it is. Focus on you, what you're doing, and the progress you're making, and that's going to be a positive energy that is going to envelop all around you. That is going to be an energy that is going to attract more people to you. If you're constantly thinking about everything bad that's happening in the world, everything that's not going right, you're attracting more of that energy around you, and you're going to attract more of those people that you don't want around you to you. It's a fact. It is given. It's neuroscience. You can check on it yourself. It is neuroscience and how the energy and vibrations of the world and the human body coincide and they work together. So that is, it's something that a lot of people aren't understanding until now, that everyone's waking up and saying, you know what, I can't live like this. I have to get another source of income. I can't support my family on food stamps. I can't support our lifestyle we had because it may not be there anymore, unless of course you're already independent and you're already doing what we're doing. So there's nothing stopping you. That's the key. There is nothing stopping you from making the choices you need to make, not the choices I need to make, not the choices your brother needs to make, or your sister, or your aunt, or the guy down the street, or anyone else. It's all about what you need to do. If you are, this is if, I know this is another if, you are going to go with the online world, and because everything in our society is going digital. Think about it. AIs are coming out. Artificial intelligence has already been created. They're going to be expanding more and more. There's already factories set up to run artificial. They don't need people. They don't need people at all. And they create all these different things that we use and the products and everything. They're already creating all these things. They don't need people anymore. So in order to do that, to have the life you had, even if it was just a minor life where you just worked minimum wage, that's still a lifestyle. That's one that you're comfortable with. And that's where you want to be. That is fine. There is nothing wrong with the amount of money you make. As long as you're happy with it and as long as you're comfortable with it, it doesn't matter. You just have to be comfortable to take care of yourself, your family, and do what you need to do. So again, what if does not play a factor if you want success, if you want to take the next leap, if you want to go past all the garbage that's floating around in our world right now. It's just, there's so much out there. Keep those people away from you that bring you down, that make you feel or whatever. It's just a because you're bringing them to you, so stop it. That's just plain and simple. Just stop it. Keep it to yourself. Don't voice it. Don't talk about it. Let it go. Nobody wants to hear it anyway, so just stop what you're doing. If you're thinking about it, if you're complaining about it, if you can't stop complaining about other people being in your way, or other people in the world, other people in our countries, if you can't stop complaining about it, then it's your problem, not theirs, because you're making it worse for you and everyone around you. So think about that. So, but what if you change your attitude? What if you change your mindset? What if you take the steps you need to? What if you take that leap of faith in yourself, of courage, of determination that you're going to make this happen, it's going to be yours, and it is going to prosper for you? Okay? Get with an online community that does this. Get with a way that you can build a multiple stream income. You know, it's not as hard as it sounds. Because let me tell you, you can take a video, you can shoot a video, you can take that video and you can add some content to it. You can add, maybe you want to add another piece to the video after you've already released it, like this video we're doing here. I can take this video I'm doing right here and I can turn it into a course. Excuse me, cough and all. I can edit that out actually. You can turn it into a course, a learning course. You can add more parts of your video. You can add another piece of a video to it, right? That is an income stream. You can take this video and put it into an ebook. Yep, I do this all the time. Put it into an ebook and sell it. That's an income stream. You can take this video, take the concept, take the training from it, and use it in a webinar to do it as another form of training, to add it to a full training seminar with different spots. And it will play at different intervals. It's an income stream. You can do PDFs that maybe you give away or maybe you sell. Income stream. There's so many different income streams you can do from one content creation. And why not? When you learn how to do this, you could do podcasts. Why not? You can do all of this and make money. There's so much here. There's so much available. And there's no reason why you should say, what if only I had done that? What if only I had started that when it was fresh and everybody was getting started? So there was so many leeways and so many ways to get in. Now's the time. Okay? Now is your time. And you know what? Get a business leadership transformation packet. Get a business leadership course, a process where it's going to teach you how to do this. Okay? That is the best way. Okay? I hope you got some value from this. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you want to know any more information, please let me know. I would be more than happy to help you. And I do have a training up here for you. I always have a training for you. I always have something for you in my description to help you along the way. So have a blessed day. Like, share, and subscribe. And I am blessed to have you here with me today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.